Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Up in there. What's up, buddy?
Just wait till we start.
Hi, I'm Justin.
Miranda.
Nice to meet you.
You gotta.
Did you start? Yeah.
I literally just hit record.
Me?
We'll talk to him next. And with that, folks, we are rolling. This is Miranda Cain, former BTR. Are you still BTR? Active BTR, build train racer, laying down the miles at the track. She's also been a previous guest here on the show.
Sure.
I don't remember what episode, but it was probably one of the best ones.
I don't know what number, but I can tell you where it was.
Yeah, tell us. Give us a reintroduction of who you are.
I am Miranda.
Hi, Miranda.
I'm going into my second year of Royal Enfield's Build Train Race program. I first met you at Barber, where we got to sit in your wonderful trailer.
Hot.
With no AC.
Hot. My traveling sauna.
Yes, yeah, it was sweltering that weekend.
It was impressive.
Yeah, so that was my first impression of you, and here I am, trying again.
Round 2, yeah. Well, so I didn't scare you off the first time. Welcome back. We are, like I've said, and for all of these, we're at AIM Expo, which is traditionally a B2B event. There's a lot of retailers, dealers, OEMs, merchandisers. Everybody's here shaking hands and kissing babies as such. What are you doing here?
I am here on behalf of my employer, who is Counterweight Motorsport. So we are a performance shop based in Pacific Northwest. So yeah, we're shaking the hands, kissing the babies, making those network connections.
That's great. And so when you're not working for Counterweight Motorsport, how's the race season been going? Like, what's next on the docket? What are you excited about?
For me, this is like my first year where like racing didn't really stop. So obviously last summer I had Build Train Race, and in conjunction with that, I actually did a full season with my club back home in Minnesota.
Because I remember you talking about your track.
Yeah, so all in last year I did 9 race rounds, which last one was September, and then I actually went out to Chuckwalla for my first time for the winter series. So I've been racing this winter out in California, and now next week I fly down to Texas to update the Enfield with the build week, and then after that we're going to Barber for round 1, and it's just
do you
it's
feel
all over.
From last year and when we had the conversation to now starting the season off this year, you're bringing a different energy?
Yeah, I was just talking about this with someone. It's funny because I feel almost more nervous going into this second year, but the nerves are different.
Yeah.
You know, the nerves last year were kind of like getting the hang of things, understanding how things are working, and this year it's almost like a little bit of pressure. Pressure to perform.
For those that maybe didn't catch the last BTR episode we put out, give them a little background on what that is and kind of.
Yeah, so BTR, Build Train Race, is the most amazing program ever. But so it's put on by Royal Enfield with quite a few program sponsors. And last year we had 13 ladies. This year we're going to have 12. But we take Royal Enfield Continental GT 650s from street trim and kind of chop them up a bit, put on some fast parts, make them look real sweet.
They are very specific. Each one is pretty unique to the rider when it's done.
Yeah, exactly. We put our own personal touches on them. Then we get to train. We actually get to train with Freddie Spencer, which is amazing. Having that opportunity with such a legend is insane. So he is one of the program leads. And then after training with Freddie, we get to go race Moto America. So last year we had 4 rounds. This coming year, 2025, we're going to have another 4 rounds. So kind of like the name says, you build the bike, you train on the bike, and you race the bike.
And you were talking about you and the girls because this is a specific class. This is
yeah. That's one of the parts I kind of forget about to specify. It's women only. So it's the application process is. It's an open application. Anybody can apply, and then you do an interview, and from the interview they make their selections. But yeah, only women. This year we opened it up to Brazil for applications, which is super cool to have some additions there. But yeah,
when my introduction to BTR, when I kind of understood it clearly, I think it is so fantastic because it gives the women in the sport just such a stage
Yeah.
to learn to grow, and it really expands that market right there. So then you were saying you're actually more nervous because I would think that you're coming in like for blood, you know.
Yeah, it's almost like a pressure to perform kind of
So
thing.
like year one, you're like you have nerves because like, oh, this is new, this is exciting, but it's like a little
Yeah,
intimidating.
yeah,
Versus this year, now you're like, well, I want to win, and
right.
so now the anxiety is to that
Yeah, it's that,
to perform.
and it's almost like the like you're not sure how the new girls are going to perform, like where they're going to settle into the
Yeah.
grid, and someone could come on and just absolutely kick some ass, and it's going to be like, holy guacamole, like you didn't know that was coming because like
Yeah.
a lot of these women, we're from all over, and so it's kind of exposing you to other talent. But yeah, so just the nerves going in, I think, like I said, pressure to perform, and just like kind of being, I don't want to say the guiding light, but like one of like the guidances for the new girls is having last year as experience, and then bringing that forward, and kind of being there as a, I don't know, a pillar, you could say,
Yeah, mentor.
support. Yeah. So I don't know, just responsibility.
Yeah. Well, so what do you expect for your season? Do
To
you do you, do you
win.
have?
No.
There you go. Do you have
Yeah.
like tracks you identify as like I crush at that track? I'm gonna like.
Yeah. I don't know if I. It's really tough. I don't have that mindset in my day to day life of
Yeah.
like, I'm the fucking beast.
Hey.
It's kind of like when I'm on track, that's when I can flip that switch. But I'm comfortable at Barber and the Ridge. Road America is a little tricky. I had my crash there last year in the rain. And then going into the second race, I just didn't quite get my mojo back. So going back there, a little
Shake
iffy.
those nerves.
Yeah, but then we have a new track this year. We're going to Virginia, and I've never been. So we'll see. We'll see how that one shakes out. I heard it's a fun track. I heard it makes for great racing,
Yeah.
but yeah, I just don't have the experience there yet.
When so your race series is these girls that you're friends with, you train with. Uh, what's the behind the scenes vibe there? Is it like chaotic? It's fun. Like what's going on?
Like with the girls,
Yeah, is it like going to summer camp?
you know, last year we all, I feel like, at least my personal interpretation of like how that season went, like we all worked together super well on track, off track, like in the pits, at dinner, like we got along,
Yeah.
like we liked each other and we respected each other, and like, I don't know, we're enjoyable to be around. You put 13 girls under a tent, you can kind of expect like quite a bit to happen.
Yeah.
But like someone crashed or someone's struggling with someone, like you had 4 other hands, right?
Yeah.
Or 8 other hands, right there with you, like trying to get it done and get everyone back out there. So I think you could look at the program and be like, oh my gosh, that's a lot to handle. But the girls that are selected, like they're selected for a reason.
Yeah.
And they're all team players.
Well, and it's fun because even though that's your direct competition, like it is a team, and so you want the best
Yeah.
for each other. You want to win.
Right.
Yeah.
But and that's kind of like the whole motto, not motto, but the idea is like we are teammates off the track, and when
Yeah.
the helmet goes on, then we're not teammates.
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like when the helmet's off, like, yeah, I'm there to help you. Like I want you to get back out there. Like you crashed your bike, like let's get this put back together. So
What with your bike from last year? Like now that you every day you're learning more, and how you ride it, what feels right to you. Are you making any big changes to your bike for this coming year?
So, from what I know, obviously, like we haven't done the official announcement, but we have a couple program sponsor changes. So like we'll get some upgraded or different parts. I'm not sure on specifics yet. So those will obviously change.
Spill the beans. What's going on? don't
I
know.
wish I knew because then I could
Okay.
plan better.
You know.
But just kind of like with what the rest of my season last year kind of turned out, I'm looking to kind of get better equipped with understanding what suspension changes I might need, and being able to convey that back to K-Tech to say like, hey, like this is what I'm feeling. Like, what do you suggest? Instead of just kind of riding around it. Historically, that's kind of what I've done is just ride around it. Like, just assumed I was the issue. And
Yeah.
so,
That's super valuable that you realize like you can make the change to the bike rather than like, oh no, I'm doing it right.
right. Yeah. And so that's kind of a focus for me kind of going into the season is just developing the habit of saying like, okay, well, is this actually me? Or can I adjust it through the bike and make it better for
Right.
me? Which ultimately, hopefully make a faster lap time.
There you go. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I hope Moto America has me back again. I'd love to see you guys. And, if they could just throw my show on their freaking trucks, I'll be at every stop.
Yeah.
I'll just
there
fly
you go.
in, and we could do the dang thing.
Yeah.
But that's super exciting. So we've had a lovely, how long are we rolling here? 10 minutes. Wow.
Time flies.
Time flies when you're having a good time. This part of the show, because I want to let you get back and do your actual day job.
Thank you.
What are you excited for? What do you want to plug? This is your shout out, your time to shine.
Ooh, this is the time that I always.
Huh?
I'll plug my Instagram. I think I did last time. mcain 186_186. I don't know what it is. It's something. We'll find it.
I'll tag it. It's in there.
Yeah, that's where I post my race stuff. When I go fast, when I go slow, when I crash.
Yeah.
When I do the fun shit. But yeah, you can follow me there. Otherwise, yeah, watch Moto America. Tune into BTR. Oh,
BTR.
that's my camera. Tune into BTR.
No, this is you. You were right.
That's my camera.
Yeah.
I got all the cameras.
What do you think about this setup? This is a little, we've
Yeah.
evolved a little. It's in a version, 7 at this point from wherever the last one. Not as hot as last time.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that.
Yeah, me
I
too.
was concerned for my hydration.
It worked out okay. I let him out of the trailer. Okay, after we were done, I let him out of the trailer.
Yeah, we ran out.
Well, I'm super excited to
Yeah.
have you back again, and always a
Yeah.
pleasure to see you wherever
Of
it be.
course.
And I'm excited for wherever it is next.
Yes, awesome.
But get back to the show, and thank you again. And tune in, BTR, Moto America, Miranda Cain, M something .681.
Numbers, name.
That's a cut. All right. Cool. What do you think?